Dave's got to get a snack
Thank you.
for his margarita.
Thank you.
Oh,
What goes good with margaritas? Up higher, Dave. Top shelf.
Like food wise,
Yeah, what goes good with margarita? What would you eat with a margarita? You know,
well, it depends. Like if I'm trying to like me normally, if like Michelle's not here and I just don't care about y'all, like I'm gonna put some of that. I'm gonna put like the good. I think it's salsitas, tortilla chips, and I'll just sprinkle some of that Mexican shredded cheese on there.
on
Just
your margarita.
You said food.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know. You just, you know,
I'm
said
answering
sprinkle
your
on
question. What do you mean?
I don't know what I
Should
mean.
I
Fuck! You're already starting, Josh. We haven't even 10 minutes in.
We
you're
have
already
started.
on your shit.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
We're supposed to be a unit.
Suck my unit.
I have a random question. It might be, I mean, this could be good. Who knows? Everybody can answer this one,
My favorite.
except for Jordan. No, I'm kidding. What fictional character is amazing in their book, show, movie, whatever, but would be insufferable if you had to deal with them in like a boring everyday situation? You think of a badass character and you're like, and then you have them, you know, go grocery shopping with you or something, you know.
The mother effort from Titan. That was such a whine. Attack on Titan.
They don't have the salsa I want.
That was my friend. I immediately thought about Tyrion Lannister from.
Dude, that's what I
Game of
was
Thrones.
thinking. Because like
Derrick,
he's cool in the show and in the book, but like in real life, he's like, you shut the fuck up.
That's funny.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that was like because exactly like you said, because he's cunning and like he's smart and he like knows his history and he's good with words. But at the same time, that motherfucker is annoying. Sorry,
You'll get like a lesson every time.
Earmuffs. Yeah, I would definitely push him down a couple times.
How about like Yoda, but like old Yoda, like how he was with Luke? If you took him to the store with you or some shit, like eating everything, like dude, you can't eat it. About it, Yoda. Fuck.
I'm trying to leave, and he's like, free samples. We must try.
We must
Oh,
try.
don't take them to Costco.
Yeah, no problem.
That'd be the way, and because he walks hella slow too. Like, could you fucking hurry up?
No, you'd be carrying him in his
Cart,
backpack.
man. You put him in the cart.
No, it'd be a backpack like Luke. You guys be
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of training at the same time, you know.
What's Baby Yoda's real name? Off the cuff. This
Grogu.
Grogu. Come on, noob.
You know what though? Luke in that same era of old Yoda was kind of an annoying little biatch too. Just whine.
Oh, while we're at it,
Define as an
Anakin
archetype.
Skywalker was a little bitch too. Like,
Yes.
fuck up. Oh, e-racing ass hoe.
That was just
This
full.
is just a Skywalker. This is Skywalkers in
Anakin
general.
It's just
Or?
a Skywalker thing. Yeah,
Anakin
I think
was-
we're over them already.
That racing video game was dope though. What was it, like something pods?
Padres.
Pod racing.
Yeah, wow.
Pod racing, yeah. All right, nerd.
Whatever.
Everybody knows what the pod racing.
That was a a pretty like solid racing game from what I recall. But yeah, Anakin could kick rocks. Well, I guess all forms of Anakin. Anakin when he's a kid isn't shit. When he's with Padme isn't shit. And then obviously, spoiler alert, but he's Darth Vader. He's not shit either. I mean,
Don't
some
mean
people
that.
haven't seen it. Dave.
I thought he did. He's all about
He
it.
has now.
Yeah, I'm all about it now.
A little late, but
It just
better
it just
late
took
than
him a
never.
few
Yeah.
years to get him going.
Yeah. Way late to
It
the
took
party.
30
but-
years.
Yeah.
But he's all about it though. That's all.
He's like that old car that you're trying to rebuild. Just over time, you just gotta keep turning the key, and eventually it starts up.
Great metaphor, Josh. That was good.
Seriously,
Yeah.
you this like 3 weeks in a row, you dropped some insightful stuff, Josh. Are you
That
reading again?
dad gene,
Huh?
right?
Are you reading? No,
Josh, are you-
it's TikTok.
Oh,
My shit, Josh.
actually learned something there.
I don't
I see
read.
a lot of random shit in there. I'm just like,
I'm
what
gonna
the
tell you
fuck?
why.
Mm,
Dave's like, say, Jack, you heard of that new jam, Star Wars? Yeah, buddy. I'm like, what?
I mean,
Wash your beer.
it's a good story though. It's a good.
Well, the book of Boba Fett.
You mean like Mandalorian season?
Oh,
3?
Mandalorian season 3. But you know.
No.
Oh yeah, the last
Really
episode was really cool.
Oh gosh.
They're doing a really. I don't know
No
what
spoilers,
it is.
Derrick.
Nah, just these companies that
No, you
Disney
like to
owns,
spoil
like they
shit.
do a really good job of connecting different things. Like I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, okay, this episode's pretty cool. This episode's pretty. Oh,
Yeah.
like that
pretty
was
much.
the whole. That was like the entire interaction. It was like, ah, they did that. They did that.
Yep.
Michelle, welcome back. Oh, where'd Dave go?
Shut it now. Probably getting more.
Whatever,
snaps.
he's less important. How have you been since our zombie apocalypse conversation? By
Oh,
the way,
yeah.
I live, Jordan's dead, Josh and Dave are so
They're on. We'll
That was
probably
back
cross.
in the day. That was like 3 months ago, dude. Don't. Okay, I'm a different man now. All right.
Oh, okay.
are you?
He's grown apparently. Okay.
Mm. Oh.
Derrick, don't put me on the spot. We have company in here and shit.
I was okay. All right, that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
But so like when I joined in, Michelle, you were talking about you and Josh, I think we're talking about Dying Light too, right?
Yes.
So I don't know if Josh told you, but like Dying Light, I played Dying Light with Josh, and that was when like we uncovered the bitch that's hidden like deep within me, because I thought it was just kind of like a parkour, slow zombie dodging type game until you get to like the first night mission.
oh yeah, that was
And-
Oh
terrifying.
no, Derrick.
Yeah. If
It
it's
was like,
those,
oh no,
if
brother.
it's
You young
those
lad.
zombies,
You sweet young lad.
it was
So innocent when it's like looking at a child when he was innocent and you see the lag like snap. Like, oh,
yeah, it's like that was when I died inside, really.
dying light inside.
Dying.
Exactly.
His light
Exactly.
went out that day.
See, exactly.
Yeah.
Snap. Snip,
Reality
snap.
really.
That
Yeah.
advertisement is free, Dying Light, so that one's free. The next one it'll cost you.
They
But
follow.
yeah, it's really I don't know. I saw some of the trailers for Dying Light, and it looks like like Walking Dead with parkour, where now it's more like you got humans versus humans, not really humans versus zombies. Maybe like humans versus
Yeah.
zombies versus humans with zombies.
It's like
Something that,
it's
but
like
yeah.
people are still against each other, but we just throw in some zombies in there to spice it up a little bit.
Just a little sprinkle.
Just a little sprinkle.
Look out for that guy over there, but also look for the zombies down there. They'll bite you.
Yeah. Like I got beef with the guy across this town, but oh yeah, there's a couple of zombies.
I got beef with the guy down there, but I literally am beef if you're looking at that zombie.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, bars, Derrick. That's bars right there.
Really, how would you-
Assassin.
Mm.
Josh
That was
doesn't
kinda
understand. All right. So Michelle, is the Earth? Not just.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
here we go. Oh my god,
I-
how do I leave this?
I meant to ask you when you had first came on, just because I lost my mind. But when you think of like, do you have a lucky number or a number that you are more kind of guess drawn to or attached to?
I
Like-
wouldn't say that. No.
When saying
I don't
anything?
have any attachment to a number.
Okay. All right. Well, all right. That's it. Wrap the show up.
That's all we had for you.
Cool. See, at least we know. Now we gotta ask those. I gotta ask those questions. Those real deep dives. You know?
Yeah, well, I'm pretty generic. You know how like you get those TikToks, ooh, what number are you thinking about? I always go 7. Because everyone goes 7.
Oh,
But like there's no significance to me with 7. Like Derrick,
Just
Look at
lucky.
Look at the blink game. That's Derrick's number.
That's the right
Oh.
number every
Oh,
time.
I'm sorry. Well,
I mean,
everyone,
the right number is
a
number one, but-
majority of people go with 7. So
But what is 7? It's an L upside down. Well, what could the L stand for?
now
L
you're
for
digging
love.
too deep.
For love.
I don't
Yeah.
think that's what that means.
No.
Yeah, they're like,
Sure.
oh, take an intuition test. What number is it? Did you get 7? Wow, you're like part witch or something. I'm like,
That's not right. I've tried to use a wand and it doesn't
like,
work.
trust me, a lot of my problems would have been solved already. Come on.
I witch some shit up real quick.
Yeah.
This one might be crazy.
It's not crazier than Jordan's mom's question. So
Oh no, this
Go
is
ahead.
not. It's not like that. Kind
All
of
right, I
crazy.
need you to stop giving my mom so much credit, okay? She's loving this. She's basking this up right now.
We had Jordan's mom in the background of one of the episodes, and it was the greatest thing ever.
Oh,
show.
so when you guys finally get monetized, she's got to get a little royalty check too now.
First of all,
Right.
she's not getting shit, okay?
Jordan wouldn't even let her in the camera view. So
Do you hear me, mom?
You get outshined by
I
your
love my
mama.
mom very much. I love her very much. It's not about that. It's just
we'll have her
I-
officially on at some point, and Jordan won't
I'm
know. It's gonna be a
so-
surprise appearance.
Like, welcome Jordan's
That'd be so
mom.
Yeah.
What?
I
We
didn't
have a
sign
surprise
off.
guest today.
I
Jordan's just
will-
gonna leave.
I will fuck the whole IG channel up. You guys,
Oh no.
I got the passwords now. That's right. That's right. I can put whatever I want on there. Oh,
Okay.
Deep
Bet.
breath, man. My goodness.
Michelle hated that.
If you were
Ooh.
transported 400 years into the past with no clothes or anything, how would you prove that you were from the future?
Uh,
There should be no way. I don't think there would be a way. How would you do that? People would just think you're fucking insane.
can you repeat that one more time?
If you were transported 400 years into the past with no clothes or anything, how would you prove that you were from the future?
I would. Well, it's a lot easier for me and Derrick. How would you? This motherfucker
yeah.
talks back. Hell yeah, talk back, bitch. You finna hold me down, young J over here, dog.
Yeah, if I wouldn't
they're
start
gonna
with
be
that
like,
one.
all right, buddy, calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe don't go so aggressive, Jordan. Maybe try something a little more subtle, like
Okay,
you know what a cell phone is, and then you're good.
well, like,
but you don't have
But
it.
they don't know
No.
what that even is. They're like,
Exactly, but
where would
everybody
you end up
is.
though?
So you're like, are you like Terminator naked, where you just like spawn out and just like?
What's the difference between Terminator naked and naked?
It is exactly like Terminator. You're gonna like have a little
Because
ball
you-
thing. It's gonna show up, and you're just be
Yeah.
naked, crouched down.
Oh, I forgot. Dave doesn't watch television. Okay, so what happens? Is the Terminator was ported to wherever world he came from. He came butt ass naked, but booty naked. Sorry, kids. And then fucking just like stole some
Mhm.
guy's motorcycle and glasses and
Wait, Dave, you
Coke.
seen Terminator?
Yeah, but like I guess I didn't remember how he fucking showed up. I knew he was naked, but I didn't know like the exact form he was in and the fucking measure of his
He's doing-
dick.
he
Jordan
does like
is
a
gonna be so
thinker.
kind as to
Form, Dave. What's the
demonstrate.
form?
God damn it.
Oh,
Dude, I don't
Dave,
have that kind
form-
of memory. Like I'm not telling you the fine details of like movies and stuff. Like I just don't have that unless I watch it a million times. Like
Well,
I don't know how you guys
go-
watch a movie once and you're like fuck and like requote everything. I'm just like
No, I'm like, I just watched it to say that I watched it.
well not
Probably
only
because
that,
of
like I'll
Margarita,
love a
Dave.
movie. I'll watch it once, but like I couldn't requote like more than 2 lines, I bet. Like
I'll
not
watch
even
it
close.
once.
I don't know. I can't do it.
This is a comedy. You quote comedies all the time.
Yeah, but that's only if like it's like like I said, there's only like 2 like of the funniest ones that you're like, oh, okay, you'll remember that. But like the rest of it, like I either have to go rewatch it or like I just hear it enough from like you guys that I'm like, oh, okay, I know now.
You know what? Maybe just I want you from now on, every movie, watch it at least twice in a row.
Twice. I literally
Back to
like
back.
what's it? Credits, replay. Yeah, it'll be there's no now.
Replay.
Rewind
Back
it,
up.
yeah, and the VHS, and then replay it.
Mhm.
You
No,
still
no,
have a
even if it's not
VCR? How old are you?
Even if it's not a VHS,
We're
I
a
want you to
damn
sit
part,
there and
Jordan.
rewind it.
We're literally a damn part.
A damn part.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, yeah.
Jordan,
that's
take a guess, Jordan.
Okay, carry the 2.
Yeah. Although if you go by looks, I'm way younger than you.
But my beard is real. And
True.
so that's got to give me some point.
Valid. Yep.
Valid. Okay, so back to your question, Josh. All right, just going back, let's just without all this stuff, going back 400 years, because I have this question. Aren't our movement like better, like quicker, or like
Look how healthy I am.
I
pace?
don't know about that.
You'd be the eldest, and you'd be like, how old are you? 30? You'd be like, oh my gosh, you've lived the longest. Like
that would be like we'd be like grown man by like 11, right? Like so.
Does anybody off top of the head know how long 400 years would be? Like what exactly? No, anybody?
1622. What are you talking about?
fucking nerd.
Right.
Derrick was like this, all in his head.
Yeah,
What was even
you
going
can
down in
brain blast moment.
1623?
Well,
Is it-
so that's my question is like, where are you though? Like, we just go 400 years back into the past, like here, when there weren't freaking any colonizers and it was just Native Americans? Because
Sure,
that's how
because
it was back then?
I just saw Apocalypto, and that shit
Oh,
was scary.
no, hell no. Hell
Because
no.
they were, the Aztecs are getting, oh boy, I don't know how correct that is, but very scary.
No. But yeah, so it's like, where are you when you go back there?
Was
Where
there-
would you want
It'd
to
have
be?
to be. It'd have to be like every movie that like time travels. Somehow they always end up in like England or something like that. Yeah, you realize that? Like,
Yeah.
what's that movie with Martin Lawrence where he's at the amusement
Black
park,
Knight.
the
Black
castle?
Black Knight. Yeah,
Black
Yeah.
Knight. He transports to the fucking
that's
like an English
true.
area. You know, he's in America, so it's like.
But how do you
every
know?
movie does that.
How do you know he was in America though?
Dude.
Did it say? Did it say? Did it say where he was? I
Yeah,
don't remember
because
it saying.
because the queen who got dethroned was like, holy. It was like, whoa, that is not the way you hype up the crowd. So yeah, boom, Josh. Face.
I don't think it would be possible to prove that. Like, no one would believe you. There's no way. Like, it didn't matter what you said. Like, have you flown in an aeroplane?
Well, you know what's crazy is like I don't think you'd want to prove it because they think you're a fucking witch or something, and then
There it
Yes.
is. There it is.
you
Well,
like how do you
totally for
hide it?
me,
That's the question.
Woman fucking seen the future. She's a witch.
Oh yeah, I'd be a god.
Glasses,
Bye.
Michelle?
you guys'
Michelle's
glasses
getting
right there. Dead giveaway.
Boom, there.
Sacrifice.
Like, what is this?
Anybody-
Like, that
What
can
is these
be.
Oculus special? They probably still speak Latin and shit. Like, I don't understand you.
K2 pre-2. It's so
Speak American, motherfucker.
What is American?
Oh.
Oh! I can't communicate.
I mean, you just show up and it's like, hey, is Christopher Columbus around?
Heard
I need
about
to have
this
a
dude.
word.
I just want to talk about the term discovery. That's all.
I just want to talk. I just want to talk. Just want to talk. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'd be like, here, y'all need to put some extra salt and pepper on this. On this.
Hey, that's one thing. We would think all that food is trash.
This is
Sylvia, are you mad? That is
We're so
spicy.
spoiled, dude, with Chick-fil-A
it's
and
like, what
Taco
kind
Bell.
of alcohol percentage is this mead? Yuck. Get out of here.
It's mead.
You want a side of mutton with that too?
Yeah. God. Like, first of all, you take a like just like you have no copper or like iron to give the person. So like, what if you want to take a bath and like you got shards of wood all in your ass from taking like the old school baths. Wait, did they take baths back in 1600s?
I think
They
they
took river baths.
It wasn't a daily requirement. No.
It
Yeah, you
wasn't,
just-
yeah.
yeah,
Unless
you
you
love
were
it.
that
Once in a
upper
while.
class. You thank
Oh.
me.
And you had a bucket. You had the bucket, you know, and you had people bring you the bucket.
Oh, yes, the smell. If we automatically
Oh
translated,
God!
like immediately, they'd be like, "Wow, you smell like shit, Derek." You're like, "No, you smell like shit."
You're like, here, get to work. We gotta get you back to smelling like the rest of us. What?
No.
Goodness.
You know what I was
if I-
thinking though?
Deodorant doesn't have antiperspirant.
If
Absolutely
if
not.
ever somehow like that were to happen, just like bam, you're back in the past. Like I'd just like try to like the only way I guess to survive and like stick around is you have to be useful, right? So I feel like I'd be like, no, where I'm from, I'm just like an entertainer. I set up all these games and I'll just teach them how to fucking play football and like
Super early.
So, yeah,
You'll be
like
running the
soccer.
NFL.
Yeah, like I just
Founder of
make up the
NFL,
yeah.
1600s.
And
At
They
that
I'd be
point,
started
you're gonna be like,
soccer.
"Go be a jester,
Yeah,
my guy. You
right?
want to entertain?"
yeah. Like enough killing each other. Just play some football.
They toss you in a freaking
You can,
coliseum, and you're like,
you
"We
can,
can
you
do
can
this."
yell at another country without having to murder their whole family.
I can,
Right?
I can literally picture it as like, this could be fun, or hear me out. Anybody know what a ball is?
Yeah.
Let's talk for a second. Let's talk for a second. You just show
shoot
them like the
ball into a
simplest stuff.
basket.
That reminds
Even
me
though,
of
like-
that movie, the kid in King Arthur's Court, where
Yeah.
he like falls in the well, and then he comes back and he's like in England again, Josh, and he pulls out like a walkie or camcorder,
Dude, I don't remember,
No,
but I remember he
Walkman.
pulled something out. But
Walkman. That's what it was, and to play tapes.
I feel like I would make
Oh,
like
sorry.
dodgeball I would make dodgeball the worldwide sport.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
That's what everybody would play in a coliseum instead of freaking gladiator games.
But they'd be like, we have to make it a little more, bloody. So let's put
Entertaining.
blades on the
Could,
ball.
you
Spike
could,
balls.
you could.
You could.
Or hear me
in
out. If they live, you can do this multiple times a year. Huh?
There's
Instead of
more than
once.
enough people out in the world, dude. You know.
Show him like, kid, this is a jersey. Like make jersey and shit out of like something like just a number 7. I don't know. You and Derek, Misha, are gonna have to see who gets that number.
It's
But what
okay,
if-
Derek,
well-
you have
Nobody wants 33, so Josh is fine.
it.
What if like if you did gladiator and instead of him killing him and he killed him, he said, are you not entertained? You play dodgeball and you say that, would that be as
Same feel.
epic of a scene? Really?
Goosebumps. Woo.
you just peg a guy at the bar like, dude, are you not entertained?
And then
Like,
bam.
The fucking
Throw
tomato.
the ball into the
No!
crowd. You just hit him random.
like my nose.
Oh boy, goalie.
Feed
right
him.
there.
Oh my gosh.
Dang, that was a good question though.
That was
That's,
pretty good.
I don't really think you'd be able to convince anybody you're from the future.
Well, okay, what if
Yeah.
we change it? What if you could bring you're going 400 years in the past. You could bring one item to prove it. What item are you gonna bring?
A fucking lighter.
Instantly thinking of witch again. You're done.
That's also survival too. Like
No, fuck
Hey,
that. Bring a
fuck this
flamethrower.
God damn it. Why, Josh?
A flamethrower.
okay.
I'm warming up and I'm
from the future. You just burn down the whole fucking village.
Josh, do you have a flamethrower now? Okay, everybody has a lighter. Josh, oh my gosh.
I don't have a
Bring
lighter.
Flask.
You have a lighter in your house, Josh.
There's candles.
Dave, I've
There's
been-
candles
I've
in
been
your
there,
house.
candles, I
There's
know.
a lighter.
Come over right now. Get a lighter.
Done deal.
I will text your wife.
He comes out, he just brings one. Actually, you might have a lighter somewhere. I don't remember.
You do. Stop, Josh.
Michelle, have you seen The Warriors? Oh.
Thank you.
Anyways, gotta go.
So Derek,
Oh.
Derek, back to you.
Elle's never coming on again.
Mm.
I was already
see.
surprised. Like, they're asking for me again. Woo! I was like, all right, yeah. like my charisma obviously is working somewhere.
Michelle, you didn't answer the question.
What was the question?
What's the question?
With 400 years ago, how would you let them know?
Or what would you bring?
What would I bring?
Or bring or let them know that. Yeah.
Flamethrower.
Flamethrower.
Shell
Josh is
definitely
really
has a
lobbying for
flamethrower.
this flamethrower.
Oh, Josh
Well, in that
can't.
case, I'll take a fucking taser then.
Hey, my
Like,
actually my brother
back
does.
up. I bring knowledge. Like,
You'd be the
I
queen
have
in a day.
information.
Oh, so this is
And they
why.
wouldn't believe me.
Derrick could probably bring all his guns.
All my
Start.
guns, like I have a collection.
I mean, what is it?
That's
What is
the
what is a
safe. That's the safe
collection?
right there over his shoulder to the right. If you see, that's the gun safe, and he just gets to walk out of the view for the. See?
The shoe rack.
That's shoe rack, dude.
What are you talking
No,
about?
Does he keep up in
no.
the
See,
shoes?
there's the shoe rack, and then
Your
there's
TV
like
he's talking about.
there's his doctor diploma, and then there's his gun safe right there.
That's a TV, dude. What are you talking about?
That's what you want us to
fucking,
think.
yeah, Derek, just roll with me, okay? This is for the likes and comments and TV, okay?
You ever heard of
Don't give away
improv,
this
dude? Come on.
These people don't want to see a fucking TV. They want to see a gun safe.
Just like that, right there. There's a flamethrower
Behind
that
the
comes out.
TV.
There's right there.
Dave's got a classic, nice, like Venetian style gun safe.
It's so funny, Jordan, because like I hate going back to like to your mom, but ever since your mom was on, like the stuff you say makes so much
damn
more
it.
sense, man.
With the mother
That
shit.
sounded
Okay.
wrong.
It makes so
Okay.
much
That
sense.
sounded
Josh,
wrong.
cut this shit off right now. Cut it out. All right. But what were you gonna say besides my mom part?
Yeah.
What was the part after that?
It's just the stuff you say. It makes sense. Like I understand where it comes from.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Right?
Genetics? What? No way!
Yeah.
It's uncanny.
It's
Yeah.
thank
Well,
you.
is that's how you know that's your mom.
It's a compliment. It is a
Right.
compliment.
She definitely get that in the
She
fact,
gave
yeah,
you a
she gave her
truly
to me.
creative mind.
Like she definitely no shout. Oh yeah. Well, shout out to damn it! Shout out to my mom.
There
I
you
love
go.
you, Mom.
There you go.
Yeah.
That one was 3, Mom, but
Stop contacting my friends about this.
Gonna be like, "Ay, mijo, when am I gonna go next? I want to do it again."
She's like, all right, we're gonna go 3 times a week. We're just gonna like the news. Like, oh my gosh. Yes. Okay. So what would your like relationship be with animals if they could talk? Like whether they were your pets, would you still eat them? Do you think like they turn on us? Do you think we'd be like alliance? Like what when you think about that, what do you guys think? I think
first.
I like that.
I like bacon, but like I think if a pig was like, you dirty motherfucker. I think I'm sorry.
And you'd still eat them instantly. I know you fucking would too.
You're next.
Only the bad ones. There's got to be some bad pigs that like, oh yeah, that pig's an asshole. And yeah, then you gotta treat them like everybody
dogs
else.
and what they've seen.
I mean that too. What if your dogs are
Just
like,
No, that's
you
funny.
dirty
no peanut butter
motherfucker."
tonight. No peanut butter.
All right, well then, I guess it's gonna make me look more like the weirdo than I am. But sometimes when I'm like alone with my dog, I'm like, hey, you can talk to me, right? I won't tell anyone. Just tell me something.
Oh,
Hey.
yes. That
You
way-
understand everything I've been saying, and you want to say something back. Right now is the time. There's nobody
Pretty
here. This is
much.
the time.
Well, like it's just you and me. If you want to say something, like I won't tell anybody.
Doors
This
is
are
our
locked,
secret.
That's so funny.
TV's up really loud, the volume. Just go ahead. Say your
Yeah,
Hello
like-
Taco Bell, like we
I'm like,
all want you
so
to.
yeah, I'd be like, I'll probably be like, so what happened? Like,
that's-
what do you think? Am I a good owner? Like, give me the 411 here.
Give me a
let's be on the
rating.
same page.
I was gonna say, like, you test your dog though. Like,
Your
if
dog
you can
is like-
understand every word that I'm saying, only blink one eye. Cause like, and then like dog randomly winks. You're like,
No, I swear to
Do it
God,
again.
like I'm like, dude, my dog's not stupid. I tell my brother, he's like, oh, she doesn't know what we're saying. I'm like, nah, this bitch knows English and Spanish, dude. Like I know she knows what I'm saying right now. I'm like, dude, she's not stupid. I know she knows what I'm saying right now. But I'm like, if she could talk, she would probably tell me shit, but whatever.
I feel like Josh's dog would be the coolest dog if like we could communicate with animals, because his dog, like I don't even know how to explain it. But when I would I told Josh when I would house sit over at his house when him and Jess were out of town, like I would sleep kind of with like the door cracked open, and I would wake up and his dog is literally just in the doorway, just staring at me. And like he's not like making any noise, he doesn't have a toy or anything. He's just staring at me. And I'm like, what do you want? Like no noise, no barking, no tail wagging.
He's like, why are you still here?
Yeah, like
It's like, what are you doing in there?
I'm pretty sure he said like, when you gonna get out of my parents' bed, you motherfucker?
Pretty much. He's like, you're not my dad.
You're not my dad.
Like I know you know where they went, you know when they're coming back.
He's like, hey, that's my dad's pajamas. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
How do those even fit you?
What are you doing? He told you you're just supposed to watch.
I think that's like a pack thing though. Like dogs know where they stand in the pack, and your family's like a pack for the dogs. So obviously Jess is the alpha, Josh is the beta, and then he knows his, like, I don't know, they just know like their place, you know. So I think they know like that's Josh's fucking bed. What are you doing in it? You know, like.
Oh. Hey, did you say Josh is a Zeta?
He's whatever like the bottom of the pack is, that's what Josh is.
Oh, at least a theta.
Yeah, like Jess, Finn, Archie, Josh.
Somewhere down here.
Yeah.
The bug in the corner of the room.
I'm pretty sure I'm one of Archie's favorite people, so I think I might be above Josh too.
Just a big anybody that's been to my house, it's just a list, and then there's me.
Yeah, that dog loves me too. You're like, yeah. I was like, pig. I mean, it's no cat. First of all, cats would still be way cooler than dogs if they could talk. That'd be so dope.
I feel like your feelings would be hurt if cats could
talk. Jordan, you wouldn't want that.
Every cat's just the sassiest little bitch, I bet.
We get tough skin. That's where it is. Sticks and stones may break my bones.
But cats are gonna break you.
Hey, but
scratch me.
But back to that question though, I like when you said, would you still eat meat, like animals and stuff? Because that's real. Like if you could talk to someone like that, how can you, like, I don't know.
It opens up a new form of, like, it opens up a new like connection with humanity, like in terms of humanity, kind of like that makes them more relatable to humans. Yes. So it's harder to justify killing and eating them.
Yeah, you know, and dude, that's something since Andy stopped eating red meat, because she's just got so much compassion for, you know, whatever. But for me, I'm just like, it's
for whatever.
It's obviously her that thinks this.
Jesus.
But I'm just thinking, like, I have, like, I'll do whatever I can for an animal that has compassion back. Dogs, you know, cats, like obviously they're not a high compassion, but they've got some compassion still, you know. But no, like, you've seen videos of, like, you know, some of these like little pigs and some of these cows that, like, they show compassion. They show they don't have just that like animal mindset. It's, I don't know, you know, they just have that little extra, like a dog or a cat, and I feel like that makes it so much more harder.
Well, okay, so going back to that, because Jordan hinted to this kind of like, would you still have them as pets? And it's like, if we could communicate with animals, I don't really think they would be able to be like pets, but kind of like what Dave's like in connection with, like, Dave saying, like,
probably,
I don't know, but like let's say you had like a like a dog, and you can talk to the dog. You can have whatever kind of relationship with that dog, but that dog is gonna act completely different than like a freaking coyote, like a stray ass coyote, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like,
true.
To Dave's point, you could have affection for like a level of affection for this dog that is your partner, roommate, like whatever you want to call it. But then you meet this coyote and he's like, I'm gonna beat this thing's ass, man. Like, get the hell out of my face.
Yeah.
So like, I think that would be interesting, but it would be interesting seeing how they like communicate back to you. You know, because like, okay, you just wait until I get me, Carlos, and Josue. We're all gonna come over here and we're gonna come back and jump you, dude. Like they all get their whole pack and they come back on you.
Why the coyotes gotta be Spanish, man? Why you gotta
Because we live near
Also,
Mexico. We
I
live
feel
near
like-
Mexico.
Because the coyotes also would be like, "Hey, big boy, I like your glasses. Why don't you come over here?" You know how the coyotes try to lure
Freaking
John.
catcalling here.
No, I dude, coyotes have to be like dirtbags of the fucking world.
That's what they do. They like the.
They'd be like the fucking crack. They'd be the crackhead, dude. Like,
flirt and bring them back.
just let me eat your
and
dog.
I feel like
Just
you'd have,
one
like,
bite,
so
man.
many
Just one.
crackheads.
I definitely talk to these halflings like, yo, y'all smell like gross motherfuckers. I need you to wash ass. Wash ass.
And that's when they'll just pummel you.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna say from a second story.
Oh, yeah, smart.
Then they'll just congregate around your car and wait.
Right. You know what car is yours, motherfucker?
Right, I'll Amazon a BB gun or something like that. Boom. See, you solved everything. I got the answers to your questions.
Ooh, you know what you could use? Something that shoots fire out of it.
Oh.
Bacon. You got bacon right there.
A flamethrower.
A flamethrower. That's what I was gonna say.
But that would have been left back in 60.
Hey, Alpha.
See, he
You
knows his place.
Hey, ask her if we
they've
have a
called you-
lighter, dumbass.
They've called you the alpha of the family. I was like, no, that's not right. She just looked at me.
Watch
I
his
am.
fist come across. So what?
What?
Say it with your chest.
She just called me. She just said Zeta, and I walked away.
Yikes.
I'm just
Wow.
kidding.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
No, no. Yeah, like okay, so I get it. So more like domesticated animals versus more wilder animals. But it would be cool to like talk to like an elephant and be like, "You guys are hell cool." Like,
A-okay.
yeah, I like your memory.
But I feel like there'd be more
Like-
conflict.
I wonder if you could turn elephants into the fucking new king of the jungle. You know, because they're like they're the fucking biggest mammal. They just don't like know it. You know,
But I just think it's not in their soul, right?
I
If they
think
did know
they,
it,
I was gonna say I think they do know. That's just not how they're just not how they're like programmed really.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking of like you see those fucking documentaries of animals and shit, and it's like there's only like 4 lion against like 1,000 fucking ox or something, and it's like
Right.
the ox could easily take 4
just
lions.
trample them. and
Yeah,
stuff.
but they just don't know the stick together in one fight, whatever. But like, I feel like that. I don't know.
If that's the case, the fucking hippopotamus is over gangbanging everywhere. Just like, you know who the fuck I am? Hippopotamus. Like, I am Hippo, and just like smash like.
Nah,
I just
hippos
like
are
that thing.
hippos are crazy. Like I think
They
hippos are like the top 5 most dangerous animals on the planet. So
Yeah. Or like bees. What if bees is like, I'm on your ass, and you're like,
dude, imagine
Miss me.
imagine flies. No joke, they'd be so annoying.
you missed me.
smells good, motherfucker. What's
What's
up?
up, man?
You missed
Mm.
flying right past your ear. Yeah, exactly. Like, where's your food at?
Where's your
Smells like steak.
You smell like shit.
I'm gonna stick on you like wine on rice.
Yeah, I fucking love you. Smell like shit.
Oh man, like me on shit.
Yeah, that would be, I don't know. But then, okay, so then like if they could communicate, so let's say you have like a lion, I guess, right? And like how audibly loud would a lion's voice be compared to like an ant's voice?
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
True.
I'm just picturing like we're all thinking like they'd have this deep, strong voice, but really it's like a
not intimidating at all. Like it's
yeah, they
roar.
they do their roar and then
It's exactly like lion roars, and it's like, would you like some food now? Yes, please. Like,
Oh yeah, but we got their voices all mixed up. But a giraffe is like, yo, I'm tired of you thinking y'all can just run up on me or cut me anytime you think. I'll swing on y'all motherfuckers with my neck. I'm like, all right,
Do you
purple tongue gangster. Like,
do you dog owners make a voice for your dogs? And like
I know Michelle does. I know Michelle.
Oh
does.
yes.
I didn't know Josh did.
Michelle writes a script
like,
for the dog.
my brother like,
Say this. Say
is
this.
like, oh, Sunrise said this. I'm like, she doesn't sound like that.
you would never say that in that order.
I'm like, she would never say it like that. So get it,
Dude.
like, get your facts straight.
Yeah, that is something me and my wife talk about a ton. Because when people come over and we always pretend like we're talking for our dogs, and they're like, "How do you know what they talk like?" No, we know. They're family. We know, and we know each of them have like a certain way they would talk if they could. Oh my gosh.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm like, dang, I'm one of those. I'm one of those pet parents. What can I say?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody does that, for sure.
They just don't want to admit it. I will admit it. Yeah.
No, baby, you got to baby talk to your pets. That's the only way.
All day, every day.
I would tell my pet, yeah. Like you mentioned the other time before, like you came home from a hard day at work and the dog is like, what do you want? I'd be like, that hurts me. Don't you understand? I'd be like, yo, you got to start chipping in on this motherfucking kitty litter or like this cat.
Look at his job.
This shit is expensive, son. Yeah.
Would animals be able to work if they were to talk? Like, I feel like
the good ones.
Well,
Good
then
ones.
I'm like, I don't know what you're gonna do. Like, go make a YouTube video or something, but like, you gotta bring in that money.
They're picking up their own shit.
yeah.
There you go.
Well, at that point, it's like telling her,
There you
why
go,
do
Dave.
you do what you do? Why do you do it? I tell you don't do it, but you do it.
Do it anyways.
You think you are.
You do it anyways.
Or you could talk to them to use the toilet.
I mean, yeah. Unless they're like, no.
I'm gonna go shit
Gotta
outside.
chip it a little bit. Oh shoot, puppy's in the house.
Yeah, she was growling. She was mad. She's like, let me up. I'm like,
It's like I'm gonna say something.
Was that the voice that she used?
yeah, she's sassy, so she totally has a sassy voice.
She's
She has
French.
an attitude. I'm like, you have
what
a lot of
accent does she
attitude for someone who doesn't pay bills.
Oh, that's
What
why.
bills you
See,
pay to
right?
have this kind of attitude?
I'm like, I know you're not growling at me. I put food in your mouth. What the hell?
Like, remember when you bought that weak ass dog food the other day? Yeah,
She's
I got you.
picky. I'm telling you, she's a diva and sassy.
Bought me that dog chow. I told you I only eat Purina. I told you.
Natural balance, actually.
Yeah.
No, I remember when I first got her when she was a puppy and we took her to PetSmart with us. The cashier was like, gushing all over. I want to give her a treat. She was just like, no, I don't want it. I'm like,
Get
bro.
here.
After
I'm like,
you touched it,
dude.
gross.
Is it
I'm like,
organic?
I'm like, oh, don't embarrass me. Take the treat. She's just
Free.
like, no. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Was this grass fed?
Pretty much.
Free range. I want a free range treat.
But
That's awesome.
she's a sucker for pepperoni.
Oh,
Me too.
I thought you said. Oh, I meant both. Really, they taste great.
She just can't decide.
I don't eat dog food.
What?
We got him.
Like, you ever seen those
Cut
videos
this
of
out.
people eating the biscuits? They're like, that's not for people. Those are dog biscuits. They're like, well, why does it taste good? I'm like, oh,
I do very, very vividly recalling like me and my friend going to my friend's house and the bacon bits, because the dogs are always like, it's not bacon. It's bacon. like, is it really bacon? Like, it tastes pretty good. It's not like not the
Bacon,
best
bacon.
in the world, but
I could see the resemblance. Yeah,
I could eat it. It wasn't.
If your mom put that in front of you, you wouldn't know the difference, would you?
I would. Okay, because I like my bacon extra crispy.
Well,
Like,
see if you could cook it a little bit
The
more.
hell done.
Oh.
Ew, like,
The hell?
there's like dust on it.
charcoal.
You have to hold it all
Charcoal, my
gently,
God.
like it's gonna crumble. Go ahead.
It's gonna crumble. You scoop it up, get a spoon.
Bacon bits, then I put it on my potatoes for lunch. See, bacon's great. That's why I'd be really sad if animals
Like,
could
what if
talk.
the bacon was named Jeffrey?
Oh, I don't even. No offense to all the Jeffreys out there, but I don't subscribe to Jeffrey, whether it's with a J or with a G. So I don't give a fuck. Now, if it was like a Derrick or a Dave or a Michelle name, I feel a little bad about it.
You didn't.
All right, guys. So thanks for watching.
You didn't say. You forgot a name. There's.
Oh,
there's
my bad.
5 of us.
Zach and Jessica. Oh, and Finn. Damn.
Archie.
So many names. Archie. Yeah. What street do you live on? The name of that street? Yeah,
Wow.
Oh, and Josh.
You want to do it, Jordan?
Nope. I would say, do you want me to get naked? But then I saw.
All right, everybody. That's all the time that we have for today. I'm Derrick. I'm here with Josh, Dave, Jordan, and our good friend Michelle. This was Beyond the Gamer. You guys take it easy. Make sure you go ahead and get out of this before Jordan starts stripping. Peace out.
Or stay. You guys can leave the meeting. I'll invite some of my friends to join the Zoom call.
I'm instantly coming back
Friggin'
in.
leave. Friggin' leaving me and Dave. Me and Dave get a text, guys. Get back on Zoom real quick.
We got Dom and Chris are coming.